Waiting for there. Restream's all set up, ready to go. All right, hey everybody. Got in Master Heart DNTI18623 coming back at you now. It's been a while since I streamed on YouTube and Facebook, so I'm doing both today. So I'm going to tell y'all just a little bit about what's happening this week. I will be at Pensacon for 3 days. Yes, I am driving back and forth, back and forth from Pensacon back home. As much as I'd love to have a nice, cheap, affordable apartment, yeah, good luck with that. That's not happening. Maybe next year. I'm just thinking out loud. And you never know, right? But anyway, so Pensacon is this weekend at the Pensacola Bay Center. It's been there since the inception. I have been at Pensacon since 2020. That was my first big con besides MobyCon. I have trooped at Forward City Con. 2019 MobyCon did not count because we never got the invite put in for that. But I did attend MobyCon. I had a blast at MobyCon. And then I did Azalea CityCon last year, and I think we did MobyCon a year before. Yeah, 2022. This is 24th. Yeah, 2022. So anyway, just telling you about some of the cons I've been to. But anyway, we're gonna get back to that. But let's get back to Pensacon. Pensacon is held, like I said, at Pensacola Bay Center, Pensacola, Florida. It is big, crowded, and I do mean crowded. If y'all check out my Pensacon vlogging video on my group page or on my YouTube page, it's under In the Life of a Jedi on my group page and playlist on YouTube, you will see it. It is crowded. And I will say crowded with a big exclamation mark. I put 2. That makes 3. So it's big. Crowded. Yes, it gets warm. Now, in the arena area, it's cold. It's cool in there. I'm not lying to you. It's cool in there. Now, I had an incident at Pensacon, because I started getting a little overheated just a little bit. I started feeling really weird. It was warm in the room that we were in, where Florida Garrison's located at. Yeah, I'm Alabama Garrison here. But I'm representing Delta Squad too, so that's gonna be awesome, right? Yeah, go Delta Squad. Yeah, I'm gonna be representing Delta Squad there. You know what? I always represent Delta Squad when I go to Florida. It's awesome. I love it. I love trooping. But what happened to me was I got a little overheated, and I started feeling it. So what I did was I carefully made my way back down, got into the room that we were all set up in. I pretty much stripped everything down to the all but to the inner tunic and pants. I took my boots off because it was so hot. Now in the arena it was ice cold. What I mean by overheated was, see, I like wearing the cloak, right? I love wearing a cloak. I love it. I love having that movie accuracy. But sometimes you got to take that cloak off. And some of the troops we do that are not indoor con related, and I mean outdoor functions like festivals, concerts, stuff like that. If it's concerts on the inside, that's one thing. But if they're outside, yeah, good luck wearing that. Why you bring your stuff? But yes, please drink lots of water. When you're going to Pensacon, if you're trooping or just cosplaying through, drink a lot of water. I drank like 2 or 3 bottles of water when I finally got down and just parked my rear on a seat, on a chair. Yeah, I caught myself at the right time. trooper guideline. Yeah, don't push yourself. Yeah, don't push yourself till you can't push yourself anymore because you'll pay the price for it. And me, I remember that rule, and I that's not the actual rule, but good trooper guidebook is make sure you stay hydrated and everything. And well, I was drinking water, but still, it still got to me really quick, and apparently I didn't drink enough, so I paused. And then, well, as soon as I drank 1 or 2 bottles, I sat there for a few minutes. Boom, I was ready to go. Uh, Pensacon is really epic. My parents had a blast last year. Uh, I couldn't afford to take them this year because I had to take care of my cat's surgery bill. So yeah. Oh, if there's going to be like if you're familiar with I think Star Wars Rebels, the voice actor of Ahsoka and Rebels is going to be at Pensacon. I shared that on Facebook, but for those on YouTube, she's going to be there. Forgot her name. Let me pull it up for y'all right quick. Let me pull it up right quick. Oh yeah, there's a couple of people I want to meet. Well, at least say hi to and just say, hey, I'm one of your YouTube followers, and I actually just started following Butch Hartman. Butch Hartman is not Star Wars related. He worked for Nickelodeon and wrote Danny Phantom. I think Bunsen is a Genius. Yeah. Fairly Odd Parents. That's the biggest one I loved watching back when they were around. Back when that show was around. It's actually doing live action now with a little bit of animation. A little bit of animation mixed in there too. So I'm glad that they're doing that. This lady I'm talking about, her name is Ashley Eckstein. She was actually at Star Wars Celebration. I actually did watch it. I would love to go trip down there at Star Wars Celebration if it comes to Orlando. I would love to have that ultimate experience at Orlando. I would love to go to it, but you need this. Well, I'm hoping that when it does make its way back around to Orlando, I'll have the funds, and then I'll just hitch a ride with you. And then, because they offered to take me, I'm very thankful for that. I drive myself, but I drive a big old truck. So anyway, like I said, gas. You need gas money. A lot of gas money. All right, moving on. Um, yeah, but Ashley Eckstein, Eckstein, yeah, Eckstein will be there. I'm looking forward to actually just talking to her for just a little bit. I would like to see if I can get an interview, but then I would probably get charged for that. Ask first, because you never know. On their description on their table is like you got to pay for this, 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 but not this. So that can happen. So there's that. Uh, and Butch Hartman, I want to meet him too. Oh, there's actually one other guy. He's the BB-8 driver, and he's actually going to be at Pensacon. He actually was in a few other movies as well. I gotta find it. I have got to find it. It's on here somewhere. Oh, it's on the Pensacon. Anyway, it's on the Pensacon app. He's the guy that in some shots, like the desert running shots, he's in a green suit. If you look up the bonus features and watch how they're BB-8 and all that, there's this actual rig, this jig rig, and you hold it with 2 hands and you run, and the and it, that's how he's running real fast. Now you can't really do that with a animatronic droid like the real BB-8 that is actually radio controlled. Kind of like the one I got, but not that big. I got like 3 BB-8s. I got a little bitty pop. His flame thing broke off. His little flame thing broke off. But I got him. I got a Hasbro little RC BB-8, and I actually had to return him once to get another one because his ball was warped from the factory, and I had to pop his head. This head kept popping off. So anyway, and then I got this big Spin Master Hero Droid BB-8. He's like the ball's like this big, and the head's like this big. It's big. I think it's like this big in diameter. It's not as the real movie one. I suggest is about way bigger than this. Yes, you can make one if you know what you're doing. Okay, so moving on. But there's three people there I want to meet. Uh, actually got to meet last year at Pensacon. One of the actors that was in the Jawa suit. I actually got a photo with her. If you look up on the group page, you might have to look for it. It's in the media section on Facebook of my group page in Life of Jedi. But if you're on YouTube, check it out on the playlist called In the Life of a Jedi. I can't remember what episode it is. Let me I got so many episodes, y'all. I can't remember what episode is what anymore. I have tons of footage to render and put together from the previous ones from the last time I actually made a video and actually rendered it. Tried to render it, and then I just gave up on it because I had a headache of a time getting this video to move like this. And I think that was at the traveling Lego convention. Because I had a headache. Yeah, that was it. The traveling Lego convention. I had a pain in the fanny getting that to work. Let's see, where it is. Where is it? We're gonna go to playlists. We're gonna say fireworks. Oh, in the Life of a Jedi. We're gonna view full playlists here. Okay, this was 7 months ago. We need to go back around 11 months. I think it's episode. Did I really split this up into 3 different episodes for Pensacon? I might have. I'm not 100% sure on that. There's 36, 35. I think it was. No, that's the Pensacola Grande Parade. Okay. It's the next one up. It is episode 32 in the Life of a Jedi, and I believe it's also episode 33 because I'm holding a mic in my hand. And I think episode 34. Yeah, it was the 10th anniversary for Pensacon. I'm surprised that video didn't get more views out of that. I'm surprised. I mean, Pensacon's a big like a big con for Florida. Now there is one called MegaCon. It's actually held in Orlando, and down in that Bend area down there near Miami, they have cons every few months or so down there. I mean, their garrison is like busy with the squads down there, going trooping at those cons. I mean, it's a lot. Uh, yeah. So, uh, but definitely, it's probably episodes 32, 33, and 34. If you're wondering why I didn't do the Pensacola Grande Parade this year, it's because the Pensacon people canceled out because they had a lot of stuff they had to take care of, and everybody else backed um, out of that parade. I was looking forward to doing 2 parades in one day. I did the Surland one. I got the video and I got some pictures of the footage of that. Uh, I have to go through all my photos. So if the dates and times are going to be out, I'm just going to take a guess at what they are. I have got to go through my footage. I gotta see what day is what and what day was recorded on. So there's that. March 5th, 2023. Oh yeah, I didn't put that video together until like a week or two later. Oh yeah, okay. Speaking of cons, right quick. So pretty much told you where I was going to be at. Speaking of cons, here we go. So I've been to Pensacon 2020, 2022, 2023, just 2024. Now it would have been 5 if in 2021, but the bug that was still going around since 2020. I'm going to use the term bug. Bug. Uh, I kept putting the shot off. I had whatever. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So that would have made 5 years if I did it in 2021. I enjoyed trooping with Florida Garrison that one time in 2020. I got to meet some new people. I didn't know how all that worked, how visiting garrisons worked, and I was still kind of new to the Legion at the time. Even though I got approved in 19, I was still trying to. I didn't know how all that worked. Keep moving on. So I have been. This would make my 4th year at Pensacon, not in a row, but the first one was there, and then second, third, and fourth would have followed if I did went in 2021. They had it in the summertime. Yeah, I didn't go. Anyway, moving on. So that's 5 cons total if I would have went to Pensacon. So 5 Pensacons, but no, this is going to make 4 Pensacons. MobiCons. I've been to MobiCon since 2019. We were going to get invited to it in 2020. COVID broke out. The bug. 2021. Pretty much the country was still kind of what shut down ish. 2022 was when everything started rearing back up for us in the Legion, and everybody else too outside of Legion, like regular businesses and everything. We actually got the invite back to attend MobiCon. And I'm like, where's the banner? Where's the banner? I'm talking about the table banner, your tablecloth. I was trying to figure out who had it because I'm like, guys, we need the banner for our table. We finally found out who had it, so thank you. And then we actually got invited again, 2023, under new squad leader. So Cody, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. I voted for you again this year. You're really cool. You're awesome, dude. I like you. You're awesome. So Cody is our new SL. Even though that stands for Sith Lord, but to me, I'll call it Sith Lord and Squad Leader. We actually have a new member in our squad too. His name's Trey. Hey Trey, what's up, buddy? He's actually a Thai. I think he's a Thai reserve, but he also has a headset. So there's that. So last year we had a good success for our squad. We got back up to a normal rhythm. There would be a month where we wouldn't do anything, but majority of the year we were busy. Maybe like once or twice a month. We skip a month or so, but we were actually quite busy. Speaking of that busy, September. September we were like busy, and I mean busy. We had the traveling Lego convention. Oh, that is actually coming back up sometime this year, and it's going to stop back in Mobile again. But we also got to figure out parking, so I gotta. That's coming back up. That's going to be so awesome. That was our squad leader's favorite troop of the year. Because we had like so many people coming up to us taking photos. I mean, it was like photos, left and right, left and right. It was like the best thing ever. And it was Star Wars related, but also your normal like Lord of the Rings style. It was a little bit of everything, Lego style, a little bit of everything. I think y'all saw that video on YouTube, I believe. That's not a Comic Con. That's a regular old convention, like Lego convention. But the first new Comic Con was Azalea City Con. It was held at the historic Holiday Inn in downtown Mobile. If you're coming from Baldwin County, you take the Causeway, go through Bankhead, you pop out, it's not that far to the left. It's basically runs along uh Claiborne. Yeah, runs along Claiborne. I think if I'm right on that. Yeah. So yeah, I think so. I might be right on that. And it was kind of tight in there, just a little warm, but it was still a good, fun experience for a new con. So now Mobile has two Comic Cons. MobiCon was held in September. I was there for 3 days. I actually picked up my buddy Bill, the Grim Reaper. That's his Legion call sign. I picked him up uh, Sunday after church and took him there. Uh, Saturday was our best day ever because it was really busy. We were having photos. They gave us pizza. I think that was Saturday, Friday or Saturday. It was one of those 2 days. I know it. I know it. Because we had Hungry Howie's. We had Hungry Howie's pizza, and that was really good. Uh, we were in a good spot, but also in a bad spot where they had us set up at. But other than that, it was still an awesome experience. I'm looking forward to trooping again at MobiCon if we get the invite for that. I am looking forward to that. Uh, I've been enjoying this Legion stuff. As you know, I got all sorts of awesome shirts and everything. Uh, if y'all like to see my newest one, y'all seen this one before. I'm actually wearing this one at Pensacon. Uh, I'm probably gonna wear it that Sunday, the last day of Pensacon too. So this is the new shirt that I ordered. It has been on order for months now, and it finally came in January, and I've loved it ever since then. And this is an awesome looking shirt. Uh, love it. Oh, there might be another one of those shirts. Y'all have seen this shirt before. Just showing you some stuff that you can access to once you're an approved member in the Legion and everything, and your costume and everything. This is just some of the stuff I'm just going to show you. I mean, right here. Now over in China. Sorry about the camera. I got NVIDIA RTX broadcast on, so it kind of that's what allows this screen behind me to not be there, as in an actual green screen. So there's no actual green screen back there. There's not. I like how NVIDIA came up with that for those that are on a budget. Thank you, NVIDIA. Big fan of your GPUs and everything. I'm an Intel fanboy too, so I like Intel. Will I ever try AMD? I don't know. I've tried an AMD laptop before. That thing was a toaster. You could thaw a hot dog on it if you so choose. It was thick, but it was okay. Getting back. I'm actually going to CoastCon too, so I'm giving you a little history of all the cons that I've been to. CoastCon is actually next week. It's next weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm only going on Saturday because those passes they sell out real quick. And plus, well, I'm doing just Saturday because one, it's an hour and 30 minutes away from there. Uh, Now if I was staying at my grandmother's house, that would cut down the time to an hour. Uh, Definitely cut it down to about an hour. Because it takes me about 45 minutes to get to the Pensacola Bay Center, and it takes me about an hour and 10, 15 minutes to get from my house to the Tim Tebow Foundation at Community Life Church. I think it's called Community Life Church. That was I actually trooped with the Parajah Squad for that. I had a wonderful time. It was my first Tim Tebow event ever. I've always wanted to attend one of those because you know, but I was like, because I would check the forum. I'm like, oh, I'd love to go that, but I'm like, it's too far. I don't got the money yet. So let's just say things kind of came into order at the right time, and I was able to go. That's the farthest I've driven my truck. I've actually driven my truck to the other side of Escambia, near Pace, uh, but I've never driven it down to Gulf Breeze before. It did. My truck did fairly well. It did really good. Uh, well, that's about it, really. I am looking forward to Pensacon 2024. I'm looking forward to it. I'm bringing my tripod again. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of vlogging for y'all. Um, Shooting some photos. Um, you know, Vader's going to be there, so I'm going to have a Vader. I'm going to have a me and Vader picture. I'm going to look forward to that because I got to have a picture with Vader. It's got to happen. It's going to happen because I want a photo with me and my Jedi, and then I want to have one at my tire reserve pilot because I'm like, I can have a photo with Vader, like 7 foot tall Vader. But that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. Not just the trooping in the Legion. That's one of the best things there, but also get to meet new people. Who knows? My God given someone might be. But that's in God's time, not my time. But I wish it was. But no, that's in the Lord's time, and I will respect that. As bad as it hurts, I'm going to respect that. And there's actually good food there. You get two options. You got the food truck at Poseidon's Bay, that area. That's actually in the front of the Bay Center instead of the back because they give VIP parking to the back. And then you get to take the VIP bus. I'm taking the VIP bus. Um, a lot of stuff there. Trust me. If you've never been to a Comic Con, try to see in your one going attending to one of your local Comic Cons. It's actually really fun. You get to meet your favorite vendors, your book writers, your animators. Like Butch Hartman from Nickelodeon is going to be there. That's a big one. I'm actually going to shoot him a comment on YouTube, tell him like, "Hey, I'm one of your new subscribers here. I used to watch your show. I'm going to see if I can't get a free interview with him. Uh, but if he says no, then that's a no. I ain't, that's the rules. Doesn't hurt to ask. Never hurts to ask. I'm going to try a different approach this year with the celebrities and everything. Uh, but I had a blast last year too. But this year is going to be just as much fun as it was last year. Um, I am going to be testing my tie helmet out with the fans on, uh, just cosplaying around the the con area. I want to see how well I can do with it being crowded. I want to see how well I can handle that because I don't have the armor yet, so I'm not approved in it yet. Now the reserve, yes, but TIE pilot, no. I just want to see how well I can do with with having like a small limited amount of sight. Because y'all seen that helmet, you know how hard it is to see through that. You're actually seeing like this. That's it, and you have to bend over like this, or you have to look, and I mean you gotta look. You gotta bend over. You gotta do this. I mean you gotta turn because you're wearing a bucket. That's why we call them buckets. They're so big. Um, but yes, I'm also testing out the mic system that my buddy Tanner gave me. Thank you, buddy, for that. Um, y'all saw a video of that on my group page. So I'm gonna be testing that out also at Pensacon. It's a good place to test it out because I know my armor is actually being made this month. Walt's Trooper Factory, WTF, Walt Trooper Factory. Mr. Walt, he's actually him and I think his son and that are actually helping with that. So, but they make armor for all of the Legion people and non-Legion members as well. So that's very nice. I chose Walt Trooper Factory over over Imperial Surplus, um, because Walt was charging less than other things. So I mean, it comes in a kit. It's gonna be easy. Uh, I'm not gonna work on it. But we'll get to that point when it gets there. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this 30-minute video. Oh my goodness. It took me 31 minutes. But just figured I'd tell y'all a little bit about Pensacon and the Comic Cons that I've been to. So those who are following me on YouTube, thank y'all for staying around for as long as you have. I'm very grateful for that. I just do this stuff for fun. The videos, I just do it for fun. I just like to share my adventures with y'all. That goes with what goes on Facebook too. So I just like to share my adventures. My adventures. I think it's fun. Well, anyway, I'm Johnny Master RD and TI18623. So says my shirt. And I will see y'all next time.